You know what makes a good relationship? Well, not that I'm trying to be Dr. Love or anything, but I am told that the key, my friends, to any successful relationship is finding the right partner.
Cherry, you're the one.
Kiss me, a big crybaby.
And you know who really needs that special someone right now? No, not Brad or Angelina, they'll both be fine. But I'm talking about Proton. The national car maker has been stuck on a bumpy road for quite some time now. It's bleeding losses, sales are plunging, and market share is shrinking. From 64% in the mid-80s and then the glorious 80% in the 90s, Proton's share of the pie has shrunk to a dismal 12.5%. And despite the best effort, Proton is still unable to shed the negative perception surrounding the quality of its cars. Now, earlier this year, the government threw Proton its final lifeline, 1.5 billion ringgit in the form of a soft loan. Now add this to the previous government aid and tax benefits of the past 34 years, and the final figure will shock you. We are talking about 15.5 billion ringgit. So it wasn't too surprising that the latest round of cash injection came with a couple of conditions. And one of them was for Proton to find a new strategic foreign partner. This was not something new, nor was it ever going to be hard for Proton. Well, apparently, it already has 5 suitors banging on its door. Skoda, a Czech car maker owned by Volkswagen; PSA Group, the manufacturer of Peugeot and Citroën cars; Renault, a French car maker; Suzuki, the Japanese compact car maker; and Geely, the largest private car maker in China. These 5 players are no small fish, and they produce cars that are not only in demand in their respective home markets, but also recognized worldwide. So it's up to Proton to pick its new partner wisely, as this will shape its future. Now, selecting either Skoda, PSA or Renault could see elements of continental design being introduced in Proton's future models. Not a bad thing, but European companies are known to ask for greater control in tie-ups. And DRB-Hicom has indicated that control isn't something it's willing to let go. How about Suzuki? Well, we don't know how that would pan out, since choosing the Japanese car maker could mean that Proton would be venturing more into the compact car segment, which is Proton's turf, so Proton might not want to go there. Which boils down to the last option, Geely. Out of the 5, Geely seems like a plausible choice, and let me tell you why. First, Proton would be able to leverage on Geely's network to expand its footprint to China, the world's largest automotive market. Second, Proton could also tap into Geely's manufacturing strength to help its sports car subsidiary Lotus, which is in the midst of producing its first ever SUV catering for the China market. Third is Geely's low-cost base and strong financial muscle. But all that won't count for much if Geely won't share or transfer its technologies to Proton. Now, Proton needs to graduate to a higher value chain in the automotive technology, and not rebatch cars like the Inspira and the new Perdana models. And it needs to do it fast. The clock is ticking and the time is running out. Proton must make an objective assessment that is thorough and independent. Its decision must be based on merit and free from any political influence. Because this could be the last chance for Proton to regain its former glory before it truly loses its grip and slides further down the rankings. Of course, I'm not saying that Proton must pick Geely to get its act together. Ultimately, the brand also has a say in who becomes her life partner. After all, who would want to live with a deadbeat with no prospects who still mooches off his parents? Just saying.